Welcome back. This is Scott Tanker, host of Breakfast with the Boss. I'm here with Nick Payton from Payton Media, and what we want to talk about now is get really into the weeds here as to what exactly digital marketing does. How does it do it? How does he get people to determine what to use? And then how do we quantify it? So I'm going to lead the whole story to you here.
That's perfect. So I'm just going to lead you through, a perspective example.
Good.
So let's say we're working with a private school. So a lot of times what we do is we take their entire digital process and we funnel it down to, the most important thing is creating a landing page or a webinar for them that explains about their school, for example. And then from there we have certain opt-ins where if we do a pay-per-click advertisement on Facebook, for example, for prospective parents, we run 600 different variations of that advertisement. That is kind of a key sauce that I don't always give away, but I will here. Because a lot of times what advertising agencies do is they'll pick an image that they think they like or a message that they think they like. And then it's all based on their thoughts. We let the market speak to us. That's the most important thing. And the way that we do that is we create 600 different variations of an image, a message, and the audience that we're targeting. And then what we do is I like to call them blue and red swans. The blue swans are the ones that where audiences are responding to that audience, message, image combination.
Right.
And again, like I said, there's 600 different versions. So a blue swan would be audiences are responding to that and opting in or clicking over to this landing page webinar that I explained. The red swan are ones that are not working. The quantifiable, see who's opting in and what's not. So we throw those out and we continue to propagate more and more blue swans that work. And this happens in any business, not just the private school sector, but that's the one I'm talking about here.
Right.
So then what we do is we get an opt-in, for example, like an email or a phone number that they're interested in.
From someone who might be interested. Right?
Exactly.
So it's the second or third click at that point.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this could work like, let's say you're a jewelry store and you're looking to sell $10,000 engagement rings, for example. This is the same process. It's very repeatable.
Just different message.
The key is creating so many different variations of your advertisement, and then allowing the customers to tell you which ones are.
How do you create 600? I mean, I think maybe 6 or 10, but 600?
600.
What do you do? What makes it so different? Even a little tweak here and there?
So you'd be surprised. You know how when, if you have 4 different images you're going to use, for example, and then 4 different messages you're going to use, but then you have 30 different audiences that you're going to use, it's 30 times 4 times 5.
It's like buying a racetrack ticket.
Exactly. So it quickly goes to a large number when you add up all the combinations, and that's the most important thing because you want to get in front of as many diverse number of people as possible and let them tell you who
are the most important ones.
Yes.
That's so interesting. Now, do you have a software program that just recreates these 6 commercials into 600? I mean, I'm picking a number. Yeah.
We do. Now, there is a lot of work on the front end that we have to do manually, of course.
Tee it up.
But like you said, we do have a proprietary software that we use.
Nice.
We put that in place a long time ago and are constantly updating it. And it really is the most important part of our business because if you just do an ad that you think looks good, but no one's responding, again, then the customer is spending. And
that's normal. That is what happens all the time.
All the time.
I am so enamored by what you're telling me. Because